Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 77 of Pokemon Sword. Oh my god, we're still here. We're still here in this Pokemon game, are we? Anyway, last time, we caught on the last time with Pokemon Sword, we caught Regice and Registeel. And I never want to see their faces ever again. Freaking Christ, dude. Anyway, today, we are finally going to be taking care of the last clue that we need in order to fully complete the story about the legendary giants. But before we do that, this Araquanid is in the way, and it is my duty to catch said Araquanid. So, you're caught, dude. That's correct. You are caught. And that's all that matters. Alright, what do we got? Oh wait, I already had Araquanid. What am I saying? Apparently. Oh, God. Okay, so. The grassland Pokemon, the footprints are kind of hard to find because, once again, they blend in with the background, just like with the freaking Diglett, which is very, very unfortunate. But I suppose that's okay because we're making, okay progress, I guess. However, I'll probably just end up being all like, yeah, I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it as the time comes, I guess. I suppose, like, on my way over to 3 Point Pass, I can just, get these mons as best as I can, am I right? Or get these footprint mons as best as I can. I mean, very thankfully, they don't really blend in totally, because their footprints are actually lighter. I'm actually surprised I was able to find all of the Iron Will Pokemon footprints, so I suppose that's good. But for whatever else, it's just like, for everything else, it's just like, why would they do that? Why would they do that? I don't know why would they do that, but there you are. Oddly enough, no copper adjust, which is weird. Here's the other portion of Roaring Sea Caves that we haven't been to yet. A dead end filled with items, but two of them are hidden, so that's good, I suppose. Get a max revival with it. Jesus, so many good items here. And over here, you can find yourself a big nugget. So many good items. Over here, near our very destination, we have a Shell Bell, and there's a Caracosta right there, if you want it. Let's go Lurk. And of course, spawning in the grass, you can find the wild Avalogs or Kragonals, whichever one has your fancy, of course. And over here is a back way to the 3 Point Pass, I think. Is it? Because I could have just gone over here, like, all this time. Okay, never mind, actually. Over here, you'll find a TR for Earthquake. Still to this day, Earthquake is still one of the best moves you could ever hope for. So, that's cool and good and awesome. But over there is where we need to go. And, right over here is something particularly special, and you definitely want to save just in case. So anyway, right over here, you get the TR for Thunder. And over this way, you get the TR for Outrage. Giving you an indication that what you're about to encounter is something truly special. A giant of rock, a giant of ice, a giant of steel. When gather the three giants, the door of destiny shall be opened. The destiny door. Ooh, the destiny door. So this basically means you need to get out Regice, Regirock, and Registeel if you want to gain entrance. Okay, there it is. I don't know how I lost track of you know, Regirock, Regice, and Registeel for a second, but there I go. Alright, so we head inside, and we are presented with the Split Decision Ruins. So, you're going to want to make a decision here. Because what's coming up, you can only do one of them. So, if you light up the boulders, if you light up the tiles in a certain way, you'll only be able to get one of these Pokemon. So, the best thing to do would probably be to look up the tiles of whichever giant you want to encounter. But very fortunately, I already made my decision of which one I want to get. Because I just so happen to have the other one in Pokemon Home. So, if you want the yellow one, you're going to want to get your patterns up like this. And if you want the other one, and if you want the red one, then you need to do your pattern up like that. So, I'm going to go for the doggy bone. I'm going to go with the doggy bone here. So once again, you will definitely want to save before doing anything here. I just want to have the Regis in my party, actually. Why not? I suppose they earned their keep. Something changed in the air. Ooh. An electric power is emanating from the Pokemon statue. Do you want to check it out? Yes, I do. It looks like once you check this, you won't be able to reset the switches on the floor. Are you sure you want to set the switches to the electric pattern? Yes, I do. Regieleki. This is one of two brand new Regis that were added in Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's electric. It's pure electric type. It's level 70. It has Transistor for its ability, meaning that it increases the damage inflicted by electric type moves by 50%. And yeah, these two Regis are very interesting. The other being Regidrago. Regieleki is like a sweeper. A mixed sweeper. With 100 attack and special attack and 200 speed. So it's out there of being one of the fastest Pokemon ever. And with it being a mixed attacker, it can learn plenty of, moves. It can learn plenty of moves that aren't just its sole type. It can have bounce. It can have acrobatics. It can have, pretty much just any given electric type move. Unfortunately, its TR move pool isn't really so great. Like, its best TRs are Thunderbolt, Thunder, Electro Ball, and Wild Charge. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, really only thing that I can say that's bad about it is the fact that its move pool isn't really so great. However, it being pure electric type means that it only has one weakness. So I guess that's cool. The other Reggie, which I have, is Regidrago. It's pure dragon type. It's level 70. It has Dragon's Maw as its ability, meaning that the damage is increased by 50% for dragon type moves. And this one is a little bit stranger. Its highest stat is HP, which is strange. It's at 200 HP, making it one of the Pokemon that has the most HP ever. It still has 100 attack and special attack. However, its defenses are crap. It only has 50 defense and special defense. And with only 80 speed, its stats aren't really so good. Well, when it comes to pure defense, anyway. And unfortunately, though, that also extends to its TR coverage. The best TRs that it can learn are of its type, which Outrage and Dragon Claw and Dragon Dance aren't really so bad. Plus, it can have Body Slam, which is kind of cool. But it can have the element. It can have some of the Elemental Fangs, minus Ice Fang. I don't know. It's just that its move pool isn't really so good. Like, the move pools of Regieleki and Regidrago aren't really so great. So, that's kind of unfortunate for these guys. I mean, still, they look cool. It's just that their move pools kind of suck. Anyway, let's catch these things. Kind of like, I never actually seen Regieleki in battle before, so this is actually kind of interesting for me to see Regieleki just go all bouncy. I mean, I guess that Regieleki and Regidrago's claim to fame is that the fact is just the pure fact that its ability makes their moves of its own type particularly dangerous. Like, you can do so much damage with Thunderbolt and Thunder thanks to those abilities. Also, I should probably mention something. These two actually do have signature moves. Thunder Cage is Regieleki's signature move. It's a 80 power, 90% accuracy move that traps the target in a cage for 4 to 5 turns. What am I doing not using Quick Balls? So yeah, that can be kind of cool. Traps the opponent and oh! Yeah! Yeah, that's good. Thank you, God. Oddly enough, Regieleki was one of the Pokemon that I was kind of worried about, but very thankfully I don't have to worry about it anymore. Yay! So, yeah, that's cool. That's good that it traps the opponent, I guess. This Pokemon is a cluster of electrical energy. It's said that removing the rings on Regieleki's body will unleash the Pokemon's latent power. And you're not going to believe the name of the signature move for Regidrago, because it's probably one of my absolute favorite names for an attack ever. And wait, and okay, here we go. All right, we weren't like interrupted by a cutscene. So, do you want to know the signature ability, the signature move of Regidrago? It's called Dragon Energy. I'm not joking. Dragon Energy is probably one of my absolute favorite names for a Pokemon attack ever. And thankfully enough, Dragon Energy is also a really good Dragon-type move. It's a 150 power, 100%, 100 accuracy move that basically lowers its power the more the user is hurt. So basically, it's just like water. So basically, it's just like Water Spout or Eruption in a way that the higher the HP, the more potent the move will be. So, yeah, I feel like Dragon Energy is probably one of the saving graces of, Regidrago, because These two Pokemon are incredibly strange. Like, their move pools, like, utterly suck, but freaking, their signature moves are kind of cool, I guess. So you're saying that this great craggy thing's Regirock, the rock giant? Is it just me, or is it bearing striking resemblance to our grass-type gym leader? Look at those broad, burly shoulders. This fella and Milo are a proper pair of boulders. Well, it's rocky and giant-y enough, I suppose. Let's call this expedition successful. Alright, let's check in with Reggie Ice now. So you're saying this great frozen strip thing's Reggie Ice, the ice giant? Is it just me, or does it look like it'd make one ultra mega dazzling chandelier? Well, we already have chandelier for that. I wish I could light it up and show it to my darling Nia. That aside, look how massive and mighty it is. Gives me the chills just looking at it, I don't mind saying. So we got that expedition complete, and we have Registeel last, from the 3 original Reggies. Is it just me, or does the top hat look like a massive bowling ball? Look at that blank, inscrutable mug, though. You can't guess what's going through his head. Well, it's steely and giantly enough, I suppose, so we got that expedition done, and then, finally, Regieleki. So you're saying this great crackly thing's you know what it reminds me of? The colorful candy that pops and fizzles and crackles in your mouth. Pop Rocks? I haven't heard that name in like forever. Imagine the balance it must take to stay upright with its constantly shifting body. Gives me the shivers, I don't mind saying. And with that, we got Legendary Clue done. 2 number... Done! We did it. The green check mark will indicate our good-ass progress. It's so good that I probably need to go over to Pokemon Home to show you the other Reggie Giant. So, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go to a different app. Let's take a look at these two. Look at these two together. And it's just like I said. Here's Regidrago that I had from Pokemon Home. Look at this thing. It looks so... It's very weird having that dragon maw in it. But, you know, I suppose its stats can kind of make it, you know, a little bit okay, I guess. Again, not winning any rewards in defenses or anything, but these two... They can be kind of cool. They can be kind of cool. So you might think we're done. No, we're not. There's a reason why I chose Regieleki and have Regidrago at home. Or at Pokemon Home. And the reasons why... You want to bring all 5 of your Reggies together. And once you get your squad all together, you want to head over to Giant's Bed. Because something's about to happen that will be wicked. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. I mean, it's not what we're looking for, but... but I just want an Electivire, dude. Alright, I believe I found the den. So, in order to give you an idea of where this is... This is... Ooh, footprints. This is where you skip travel to Snow Slide Slope. And then you need to go further down here so that you'll be able to run into this den surrounded by such smaller rocks, I think. This is the place according to what I just looked up, so... Should be it. There seems to be a faint glow coming from the den. Do you want to check it out? Yes, please. Once again, this ain't the proper music, but it will have to do. Actually, no. I'm gonna edit in this music while I go to the home menu to discuss this clearly in commentary form. Regigigas! This only happens if you have all 5 Regis. This is why I wanted to show you this. And why I have Regidrago at home, and why I chose Regieleki, actually. So, Regigigas, the king of the Regis. And by extension, the strongest of the Regis. Unfortunately, Slow Start cripples it. Slow Start is an ability exclusive to Regigigas that cuts its physical attack and speed in half for the first 5 turns it's sent out. Incredibly unfortunate, because look at that attack and speed. Look at that attack, especially 160. That's incredible. And it gets the moves to back it up, but unfortunately, Slow Start just cripples it, which is extremely unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. So, if you're gonna use Regigigas, then make sure you defend it in doubles, like as best as you can, or just get the ability swap, or whichever move swaps its abilities, and then, you know, go nuts with it. Just go nuts. It's really only useful in doubles where you can get another Pokemon to swap abilities with it. Then you can just let loose Regigigas' true power. So that's incredibly unfortunate for Regigigas to have such good stats, but unfortunately be crippled with the worst ability in the entire metagame. So, Regigigas, when fighting it, it's level 100. It's level 100. It's normal type, and it has Slow Start for its ability, and it has the moves Giga Impact, Zen Headbutt, Hammer Arm, and Crush Grip. And I believe still to this day, Crush Grip is Regigigas' signature move. So that basically means the more HP the target has, the greater this move's power will be. So, yeah. Yeah, it's quite a shame, really, that Regigigas has Slow Start for its ability, because it's such a really good mon statistically, but its ability just cripples it to hell and back. What should I do, though? Yeah, we're going attack. We're going to lower its attack. Just do that. And yeah, this one is also particularly special because it's a surprise raid battle. So we've seen something like this before at the Isle of Armor with that surprise Vespiquen, which you can only do once. And yeah, same thing goes for Regigigas. You know, Regigigas. Once I get done with this turn. Yes, okay. So, Regigigas. Yeah, Regigigas, otherwise known as. Yeah, otherwise known as. No! Once again, I feel the need to stress this, but all the Regi cries, except for Regieleki and Drago, which we haven't seen yet in the anime as of recording this. Yeah, they all have such alien cries, which I can appreciate. With that, I can give it respect. So, yeah. And that's cool. You can nullify my stat changes. I'll just get them back up again. That's cool. And obviously you're getting more and more aggressive, but that doesn't matter. Well, that matters. Because now Regigigas has Slow Start up. Oh. So yeah, more than likely you're gonna be having a taste of what let's get Regieleki out there. Why not? We can get Regieleki out there to finish the job with extreme speed, because that takes priority over everything else. And yeah, you get a small taste of what extreme speed is like, or what Slow Start really does do. What are we gonna catch this thing in, though? I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter, but Ultra Ball. Let's do it. And a 1, 2, a 3, a 3. Of course you can... Actually, you can't. You can't get Regigigas in max layers. Huh. I guess that's fine. Guess that's sort of neat. But, yeah. That is every single Reggie caught. And, yeah, that's all 6 Reggies in the bag. I just want to take a look at them all, because, well... Who knows when we're going to get another opportunity to do anything like this ever again, am I right? Yeah, seriously. Its stats are amazing, but slow start just cripples it to hell. Like, how often would you find Regigigas lasting 5 turns in a competitive battle? Not a whole lot, considering that it's normal type and it can pretty much... Well, it might be able to take a few fighting type hits, but... Otherwise, it's just like, It's just like, bleh. But yeah, this is the whole Reggie squad that can fit entirely in one party. So if you ever wanted that full team of Reggies that you always wanted as a kid, well, here you go. Crown Tundra basically gives you that experience. And let me remind you, this is the game that everyone doesn't like. Alright, so with that all said, we're all done. So next time on Pokemon Sword, we're going to go through our last expedition. And don't you worry about a thing, because this one, by far, is the easiest one out of all of them. Because, fortunately, I never have to deal with Reggies ever again. That is, if Sinnoh doesn't actually, you know, add them back in, then I'm just like, you know, I quit the Pokemon series forever. Alright, so I will indeed see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. I just had to get in a few of those footprints before I leave.